Aquarius, and welcome to your October weekly reading. This will take you from the 9th to the 16th of October, and I hope you're well. So my feeling is, Aquarius, there's something being completed for you this week. The World card is at the bottom of the deck. The World card is the last major. It's the last card in the whole tarot. So there's a feeling for me that something's being completed so you can move on to a new cycle, and that new cycle would be the Fool card, okay? But there's a sense of completion here. You also end in 2 sixes, which is something, some sort of balance has been restored. Your crowning card is the King of Wands, okay? So the King of Wands is notoriously a fire sign, male or female, that might be having a huge impact on you this week because he's your crowning card, which means a lot of your focus is either going into this King or this is you. This is you feeling very powerful, wanting to manifest your potential. It's about generating energy so you can go out into the world and be this king. Sort of, it's using your life force to the highest possible level, okay? So I don't know how this is playing out, if it's playing out as a person or a part of you. Only the viewer really understands the meaning of these cards. Your additional guidance card is Poised, which again reminds me of the World card. There's a feeling that you're ready for anything, particularly with the power of that King and the World card right at the bottom of the deck. There's this real feeling that you're ready to take the world on. Absolutely beautiful row of cards here, Aquarius. Very excited for you and for me because I'm an Aquarius as well. So a lot of exciting energy. You've also got 2 aces and 2 sixes. So a lot of new energy and new beginnings. And the sixes are all about restoring harmony because they come after the 5s, remember. And the 5s can be changed through difficulty. You do start with a 5. I'm just letting you know. The 5 of Swords with the 3 of Wands. So the 3 of Wands is waiting. It's got loads of different meanings, but it always gives me a sense of waiting for something, okay? You just look at the person and the ship's about to come into shore, but just not quite yet. So there's that feeling that you're entering Monday with a little bit of waiting for some news or waiting for something to complete itself. It's with the 5 of Swords, and the 5 of Swords can notoriously be a conflict card, okay? So maybe there's been a bit of a conflict with someone, and this card is about waiting for something to be restored, okay? Or I'm not sure. The 5 of Swords ultimately is a decision to end conflict, because you can see in the image he's walked around and collected all these swords, but there's been hurt caused and there's been damage. It's a card about winning, but at what cost? Be mindful of your words, Aquarius. Remember, our words are one of our divine powers, so use them like they are a divine power, and just be mindful of it. That's all I'm saying. And that with this waiting card means for some Aquarius there might have been a separation, maybe through conflict, or you're just waiting for something to come your way. It can be news, because right next to it is the Knight of Swords with the Ace of Swords. The Knight of Swords can be about news coming your way, okay? Both these cards, Swords cards, a lot of activity, a lot of really fast-paced movement. Now that Knight of Swords for me sometimes is a difficult energy because he moves so rapidly, okay? So there might be quite a lot of energy around you, Aquarius, or this is just news coming your way. It can be news you've been waiting for because the Three of Wands is there. And I think it's good news because the Ace of Swords is with it. So it's bringing clarity. It's bringing you new awareness. So whatever these cards are together, I think it's definitely about waiting for some sort of news to come your way. And I think it's coming. This gift of knowing, this gift of being able to see clearly whatever it is that's been maybe causing you some concern or something you've been waiting for. So definitely news. And the aces are always gifts, remember. They generally appear as if from nowhere, and they provide you what you need, okay? And I think this is definitely going to be about news being delivered. But I think it's good news because of the presence of the World card. And right next to this news coming your way is a beautiful Sun card with the Ace of Cups. Now what a beautiful combination of cards. There's a few cards, Aquarius, that you very unoften get together, okay? Now these two cards are probably the most protective, divine energies in the whole deck, and you've got them together, okay? So the Ace of Cups can represent a new emotional beginning for some people because the Six of Cups is next to it. So what you've been waiting for can be being resolved towards the end of the week. But the Ace of Cups is ultimately about love. It's about seeing through love because the eye, the mind and the heart have united. Sorry. So this is either about a new emotional chapter coming into your life, a new love coming into your life, which can be that King of Wands, or you're just feeling connected, Aquarius. You're connected to the flow of all life, okay? Because both these cards are about vitality, being connected with natural forces. Beautiful, beautiful combination of cards. And then it even gets a bit better because you end with two sixes. Now the sixes are probably the most harmonious, well, and very harmonious energy, the sixes. They come after the turbulence of the fives, and this represents balance being restored, and it's going to be emotional balance and mental balance. A bit like that ace, isn't it? Look, mind and heart sort of coming into union. So the Six of Swords can be, you know, it's a bit coming through troubled waters and everything moving to this deep calm. I find the Six of Swords a very protective energy. It's got the weeping willow behind it, and an ancient folklore, weeping willow is a sign of protection. Okay, love this card as well. Okay, and the Six of Cups can be reconciliation, or really it can be whatever this three is, by the end of the week it's been resolved. This is about emotionally sharing good times. It's about emotional abundance, but mostly, Aquarius, it's about getting what you want, okay? I call it hitting the sweet spot. You know, those times in life when things come together and we get exactly what we want. So what a very exciting week, Aquarius, I have to say. The Poise card and the World card both speak to me of you're ready for anything. You've got your energy to finish some huge project or life cycle, okay? I'm moving house over the next 2 weeks, so that's how it's playing out for me, okay? There's a sense of still a little bit, there's a little bit of conflict around you as you start the week and a little bit of waiting. But by the end of the week, you're sort of overflowing basically with this love energy and the energy of the sun. and reconciliation and balance has been restored by the end of the week. There's news coming your way. I think it's good news because of the rest of the cards. Okay? It speaks to me of news that you've been waiting for, news that can lead you to this brand new cycle. Okay, Aquarius, I really hope this helped, and I'll be back next week for the weeklies. I've already done your October general and love readings, and you can contact me directly. My email's in the About section. And loads of love, Aquarius. Bye.